The door was shut tight. Foid, are you there?
No, there's no one named Foid here.
Don't lie, Foid. Firstly, I recognize your voice. And secondly, I've spoken to Rodan. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cause you any trouble. Someone had painted the sign of the eel on the floor. Foid must have been looking for protection from the laddering horror. I guess he wasn't as stupid as he seemed. Or maybe his self-preservation was strong enough to cut through his stupidity. I could rub out the Elver sign and let Foid take his chances, but I still had some pity left. It was the same symbol that I'd found in the sanctuary and used to gain access to the sepulchral temple. Foid obviously thought it was powerful enough to protect him. I'd have to bear that in mind. The big, dumb troll was lying almost motionless on the floor. The floor had seen better days. All you have to do is cooperate with me, and I'll leave you alone.
Were yous followed?
No, I've got cautious about that recently.
What do you want?
Nice place you have here.
Cut the small talk. Just ask yous questions and get out.
Do you know where Carlotta is?
Who's this Carlotta fella?
What about Therma? Do you know where Therma is?
Dunno.
Have you seen a woman called Ilsa Varberg around?
All those human women look the same to me.
Have you had any dealings with a shifty troll named Jasper Horst?
Horst? I know the name, but not the troll it goes with.
Have you ever heard anyone mention a gold-plated jewel?
No, never.
Think hard now.
My brain already hurts. I can't think any harder.
Never mind. Why have you inscribed an Elver sign on the floor?
No reason.
It wasn't so that you could protect yourself, was it?
No. It's just that it looks pretty, that's all.
You're lying, Foid. You're terrified. You think the symbol is going to protect you.
What if I do? That's my right.
Who's it going to protect you from, Foid?
Not gonna say that name ever again. Never.
Maybe I can help you.
No one can help me now.
Tell me about Nylanathatep.
No! Ask me something else.
Were you part of the Nylanathatep worshippers?
Not tell yous nothing.
Who are you running from, Foid?
Not saying nothing.
Do you know what Quad Nescient Eos Interficit means?
That's the thingy. Quad Nescient Eos Interficit.
The thingy? What does it mean to you?
Dunno.
I could very quickly lose patience with you, Foid. Did anyone ever mention the radiant trapezohedron to you, Foid?
The radiating trapezohedron.
I'll take that as a no. Foid, think carefully. I'm still looking for Satrap, Therma, and Gelid. Do you know where they are?
No, dunno.
Does this amulet mean anything to you?
Yeah, that does look familiar. That's Satrap's.
This belongs to Satrap? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Saw it round his neck.
And where is he now?
Dunno.
I have the falchion. I think it might be possible to stop Nylanathatep using the sword, but I need to know how.
Dunno. They didn't tell me nothing like that.
Are you telling me that you were part of a secret cult, but you didn't know anything that was going on?
Well, I did what Mooncalf told me most of the time.
Because he was the leader, you mean?
Well, he was the figurehead, but I don't know if he was the leader.
Then why were you following Mooncalf's instructions?
He was my contact. That's how we stayed in touch. Use contact keeps you in touch with what goes down.
I see. Everyone in the cult had a contact, right?
That's right.
So who was Satrap's contact?
That was Galid.
And where can I find Gelid?
Dunno, but I think he worked as a porter up at the university.
That's all I need to know. Thanks. This Gelid, can you describe him to me?
He's a human.
That's a start.
He's a man.
That's always good for eliminating suspects. Go on.
That's it. He's not very good at description.
Anything else you can remember about him? Clothing? Patterns of speech? Anything?
He says, of course, and that'd be me guess a lot. And I think he said that he's a pedalo.
A pedalo?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Interesting. Let's hope we don't meet again, Foid. The only reason to turn into a wolf would be to scare Foid, and he was already terrified. Even with Al-Khali's death, I still felt like I was being watched. I couldn't see anyone following me, though.